Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to SPW. I am your host, Nick, and tonight we've got a villain matchup of epic proportion. I know I say that kind of stuff often, but incidentally, this one, look at this man. Dr. Doom coming down to the ring, 6'2", 225. Underneath that mask is going to be Robert Downey Jr. Can you believe it? I can't. It's going to be crazy. I can't. I'm so excited to see it. But incidentally, yeah, this match is all about the controversy in the MCU surrounding, obviously, Dr. Doom basically becoming the new baddie. They had to, just announce it at Comic-Con because basically, obviously, there was some circumstances that happened surrounding the actor that plays Kang, and so they had to pivot. And so, incidentally, this man is going to be their new big baddie, the new Thanos in the MCU, which, frankly, it always should have been, in my opinion. Iron Man and Dr. Doom were synonymous, and the fact that they weren't ever on screen at the same time is a shame! But the reason we're here tonight, if you didn't know, by the way, look at this Marvel Comics arena. This is pretty epic. We've been here all week. But incidentally, tonight, here he is, Kang the Conqueror, making his return. It's been a while since he's been on the channel, but I felt like, you know what? This man deserves, honestly, Jonathan Majors, he gotta be, I don't know if this is a bold statement or not. I think he got a bum deal. I definitely, I kind of followed that whole incident, and yes, he did some things that were bad, but it was on both sides. It was just one of those things. It was just a bad relationship. It shouldn't have gone to courts. It shouldn't have cost this man his job. I think he did an excellent job as far as just doing his job and acting, in the MCU. I think all of his parts were great. So he was fired, but in my opinion, it wasn't his own. It wasn't because of the acting. It's purely because, it's Disney, and you know what? Sorry, but you can't make mistakes at Disney unless you're James Gunn, and then they fire you, and then they bring you back a little while later. So I still, I'm not gonna lie, I have hope. But I have heard also that there's rumors that it's basically they're going to recast Kang, and then that way they can kind of end Kang's storyline, and then that way it'll be much less awkward to introduce Dr. Doom. But in the meantime, this is something that might happen in the MCU, hopefully, because otherwise it's going to be really weird if they just switch and be pretend it was Doom the whole time. But no, Kang the Conqueror, he comes down to the ring standing 6'3", weighing 230 pounds. And this might be his last hurrah. Not just on SPW, but in the MCU. We shall see. But honestly, I'm not going to lie, he was one of those old-fashioned comic book villains. From the get-go, Kang the Conqueror, there's a little bit of cheese attached to that. A little Velveeta. But there he is. Look at that. Awesome. Looking good. Incidentally, that's the comic book version, the comic book accurate Kang right there. But either way, I just felt, you know what? He got a bum deal, and let's have him have his day in the light, and let's have him face off against Dr. Doom, who is basically guaranteed to take his spot in the MCU. They've already announced it. It's just a matter of time until we actually see some Dr. Doom. I think it's going to be Fantastic Four. My money's on Fantastic Four. That's when we're going to get to finally see our first glimpse of Dr. Doom. And man, it's been a long time coming. I don't know if you guys watched the Moon Knight show, but Moon Knight definitely introduced, Latveria, which is where he's from. And there was a lot of Dr. Doom kind of references in there. So they've been planting seeds. It's been around. But anyways, here we go. These two, both pretty equally matched, power-wise, height and strength-wise. Again, here on the channel, we tell people they're not allowed to use their powers. There's no blasters, there's no beams, there's no flying. You pretty much just gotta deal with things with bare hands. That's how we do things here on the channel. That's how we keep things fair and balanced, at least as much as we can. By the way, if this is your first time on the channel, do the thing. Like, subscribe. Planting the booty! Kang the Conqueror. But, yeah, do the thing, because I don't know what's going to happen any more than you do. That's what makes this fun. So, I'm along for the ride with you. We're doing this real time. I don't know what's going to happen. I just set the stats, and I let the AI, the computer, do its thing. But, oh, here we go. Dr. Doom finally getting a little bit of offense going. Oh, lands a DDT and goes for the pin. Look at that, trying to end things quickly. One. Just a 1 count. It was close. Kang definitely looked like he was kind of in the command there for a moment. But, yeah, here we go. Dr. Doom, a little bit smaller by the looks of things. You know, just, I don't know. It's, with these characters, it's kind of hard to say. Because I feel like, you know, obviously they're going to wear lifts. But some of them can actually change their physical size. So, you know, you never know what you're going to get. I give you stats that are based on Wikipedia. But we all know the accuracy of Wikipedia. That's fine. Oh! Draped across the top rope. Clothesline. From Kang the Conqueror. Doing it again. Look at this. Going coast to coast. South to west. Draping on long clotheslines. Oh, but another DDT. These men, I never really noticed, I guess, the similarity in their color scheme. They're both kind of got some greens and purples going on. Ooh, Kang, 1! Just a 1 count. Dr. Doom kicks out of that quickly. But, oh! Kang not about to let up. I mean, he's one of those guys, he's one of those time villains. In the comic books, there's been a lot of villains over the years. Don't get me wrong. I have my favorites. But there's always ones that are, like, time-based villains. And then, like, how do you really defeat those guys? You know? Like, even if you beat them, it's like there's always another timeline where you didn't, you know? Like, it just starts to get confusing. So Dr. Doom, he's a good old-fashioned fun. I mean, even his name. I mean, really, both of these villains, if you think about it, they both stem back to, like, the 50s and 60s. Like, these are OG Marvel villains, which is kind of why this is fun. Oh, here we go! Oh, looked like a suplex, but instead a headbutt from that metal face of Dr. Doom. I guess that's the only thing. Like Kang almost has a metal face. It's really just a force field. Just kind of goes in front. But both of these guys, again, on so many levels, mirror each other. Like, they could be brothers from another mother. Or, nothing rhymes with universe, apparently. You tell me. What rhymes with universe? Because I'd say brothers from another universe. Leave me a comment. That'll be a contest. I'll say it on the air, whichever one wins. Oh, but look at this! Suddenly, the two of them repeated shots. But Dr. Doom manages to come out on top. Kang actually rolls out. What is happening right now? Referee trying to call Kang back into the ring. Kang, what is he? He looks like he's ready to walk away from this matchup. Dr. Doom having none of it. I love it. Dr. Doom throws him back into the ring. Dr. Doom is like, no, I'm going to earn this. Everybody's just giving me, you know, just... Obviously, Robert Downey Jr. kind of helps your backstory quite a bit. But incidentally, he's just been given the MCU villain slot. But he's like, no, I want to end this matchup. That was epic. I'm liking it. But right now, he may be regretting that choice. Because Kang the Conqueror, oh, just chucks him out of the ring like yesterday's garbage. Stepping over the top ropes with ease. Oh, no. Dr. Doom may just lit a fire under Kang. He's like, what? I was about ready to walk away, just like I did in real life. Oh, that was a burn. Sorry, Jonathan Majors. I don't mean anything by it. Again, I said earlier in the chat, I think you did a great job. But right now, it looks like Kang doing a great job against Dr. Doom. We are at a 5 count. Oh, dropping him on the rail. That's just mean. Right now, content to win on a count-out? On a technicality? How ironic would that be? We are at an 8 count. Dr. Doom barely getting to his feet. Meanwhile, 9 count. And he's back in the ring. I was going to say, Kang the Conqueror seemed content to win on that, but walks into a big boot instead. Oh, and now in the end of a combination. Wow, still shrugging off shots, though, from Dr. Doom. He is just showing his power level right now. Oh, but right now, what? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hang on. The ref didn't see it, but Dr. Doom always up to some kind of shenanigans. takes the turnbuckle off of the corner, and oh wow! Lands a choke slam in the center of the ring, doesn't even need it. 1, 2, 2.5. Kane kicks out. Right now, I'm sure Dr. Doom asking himself, what do I gotta do? Oh, going for cheap shots. You knew it was gonna happen. When you get two villains in the ring, you're gonna get some shenanigans, we'll just say. Throws him into the corner, lands a clothesline. Crowd is into it. Crowd is on their feet right now. Check that out. Here we go. Dr. Doom from the top rope, not known as a high flyer. Oh, and for good reason. Kane gets out of the way and lands a kick to the face and then a spear. Will that do it? 1, 2, 3. Kang the Conqueror. How about that? Able to do what in real life the lawyers will never allow. Oh, that was good stuff. He was going to walk away from that match, almost like he walked away from the MCU. But Dr. Doom pulled him back in and ended up on the wrong side of Kang the Conqueror. How about that? Man, that was epic. Oh, I dig it. This might be his moment in the sun. This might be Kang the Conqueror's WrestleMania moment. He was able to defeat Dr. Doom in a one-on-one, perfectly legal matchup. Man, that was awesome. All right. You let me know if you want to see... How do you feel about the whole Dr. Doom Kang situation, by the way? Leave me a comment on that. I'd love to discuss it. But interesting enough, let's maybe get more Kang the Conqueror. So who would you like to see him go up against? This could be good fun. But in the meantime, while you ponder that question, this is SPW. This is what we do. So if you stuck around, do the thing. And if you liked it, definitely share and subscribe. But this is our second match of the week. We do Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so incidentally, that's going to be our last one for the week. But until next week, y'all have a good weekend. And we'll just see you next time. Good night.